and now I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can take a stand? He's got a plan, he's got a right. He'll fight to win, he won't give in. He'll watch the signs or pay the price. You sold your pride, you pay the price. Know that it gets you every time. Still I wanna know, are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around my bend. Are you ready once more? I am not gonna say it again.
It's CWE Adrenaline, and I'm your host, Mike Young. Tonight in our main event, it's the return to CWE of the Gift, Jason Kincaid. But before we get to that, we turn to our opening contest. It's tag team action as AJ Sanchez and Joe Keys team up to take on Bull Bodnar and Jacob Creed. Let's go to the ring with Dynamite Dave Petro.
Thank you very much, Mike Young. I am Dave Petro. This is CWE Adrenaline, and I am graced once again by his presence, my wrestling's smartest man, Mike Jones.
I am here, we're ready to start, and we've got a hot tag team match here to get Adrenaline started. On the right we have, and in the red, Joe Keys and a returning Canadian crusher, AJ Sanchez, as they get in the ring with the two rough and tumble Jacob Creed and Bull Bodnar.
Bull Bodnar and Jacob Creed, to my knowledge, the first time these two gentlemen are teaming up. And AJ Sanchez, we have to ask that question, where has that man been?
About 2 years now, the man has been away from Canadian wrestling's elite, and he returns looking better than ever.
Absolutely, the man looks like he is in better shape than when he left. 2 years gone from CWE, and now back in the ring in this big tag team match. What do you know about Joe Keys, Mike?
Well, I can tell you this, being wrestling's smartest man. Joe Keys is from the northeastern United States. He's made a name for himself in Maryland and has competed on cards for CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling.
That is a very hardcore organization. I do know that much about it. Big side headlock right now.
You know what else I can tell you, Dave Petro? The man in the ring with Joe Keys, that is Jacob Creed, a man that is no stranger to tag team matches inside and outside of the ring.
Absolutely, we've seen him before. In fact, I think he was around last week on this program, the one that you were conspicuous by your absence.
Had some stuff to do, some scouting to do, and a big body slam by Jacob Creed.
Wow. Unbelievable, and what a big elbow. Here we go, 1, 2, and a big kick out. Front face lock right now, goes back and makes the tag.
The big bull, the rough and tumble Bull Bodnar. He's not going to wrestle you, he's going to fight you, he's going to throw you around. Look at that, just a big shoulder tap from both men.
Good grief. That was a tremendous shoulder tackle, as you said. And AJ Sanchez just chomping at the bit to get into this match right now.
There aren't many men, I'll give it to this, there aren't many men that can go toe-to-toe with Bull Bodnar and Jacob Creed on size alone. So Joe Keys and AJ Sanchez, two guys that I don't think are teamed together, are going to have to figure out a little game plan here. It doesn't look like it's working out very well right now.
Absolutely not. Snapmare. Oh, right in the middle of the back.
Tree trunk-like legs of Bull Bodnar.
And makes the tag. Up, and look at this double suplex, holding the man vertical, blood rushing to his head.
Just going to say that. Bull Bodnar and Jacob Creed, probably not two of the smartest men, but man, they have taken control early on.
The whole arena shook with impact. Covers the man. 1, 2, and a big kick out. Only the count of 2, and look at AJ Sanchez. He is just chomping at the bit to get in on this match. And looks like he's gonna be in here.
We're gonna see AJ Sanchez in a CW ring for the first time in over 2 years, and he gets in there with Jacob Creed, a man he's quite familiar with.
Absolutely correct. And look at this, 300 plus pounds of AJ Sanchez. And he's just basically slowing down the pace of this match right now as he is gonna hook up with Jacob. No, he's not. Faked him out. Oh, my word!
punch to the face.
Look at this. Both men duking it out right in the middle of the ring. Wow.
AJ Sanchez, big punch there. And look at this, Jacob Creed now. It's probably in AJ Sanchez's best interest not to trade strikes with Jacob Creed.
Both men are tough. Both men are mean. And AJ Sanchez getting the best of Jacob Creed with a big body slam.
Oh, wait a second. Joe Keys tags himself in. We're going to take advantage of the situation AJ Sanchez has put here.
Up to the top. Here he goes. Wow, kind of a flop, if you will.
Big splash, but I think Joe Keys did more damage to himself than he did Jacob Creed.
Well, that's a 56-inch chest on Jacob Creed, to say the least.
Jacob Creed is a large man. He's probably trying to finish this match so he can go have a beer and get some hunting out of the way.
Oh, hard right hand. Oh, got to give Joe Keys credit. Comes back with a shot of his own, but you're not going to win a slugfest.
That's not a battle you're going to win, Joe Keys. No matter how much I want to see you win that battle. Look at that, a boot to the face.
Oh, wow. Oh, just plants him. Just plants him.
The power game on behalf of Bull Bodnar and Jacob Creed here, just a little too much for Joe Keys, it would seem.
Joe Keys giving up a lot of poundage to Jacob Creed, but you gotta admire the fight in the guy.
Jacob Creed definitely likes to pound away, and look at this, a reversal. Aha, boot in the back, that's what I like to see. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, hard right hand. And then kind of a low drop kick, if you will.
Well, that's what the man's got to do. He's got to take him out at the leg here.
I'm not sure if you want to get both of these big men mad, Joe Keys.
You got to get them off their feet, though, Dave. Look at this.
We got to take a quick break. More CWE Adrenaline when we come back. Welcome back to CWE Adrenaline. Dave Petro, Mike Jones ringside, and we are right in the middle of a big tag team match. Joe Keys just pushed Jacob Creed back into the ring by his face, but the legal man in the ring right now is A.J. Sanchez, the Canadian Crusher, Mike.
He calls himself the Canadian Crusher for a reason. I like this guy. It's been a long time coming, and a former CWE champion, might I add, Dave Petro.
Oh, he's done it all here in the CWE, and I guess he's been honing his craft in other jurisdictions, if you will. And I do know he was involved in a very serious crash, but came back bigger and meaner than ever.
That is very true. A very serious car accident that almost actually nearly ended his life. So
Yeah.
AJ Sanchez here fighting back and surprised to see him in the ring, to be honest.
Absolutely, this took me by back when I saw the rundown of today's show in the arena right now, and I just said to myself, AJ Sanchez, I haven't seen that guy in a long time. Oh, just kind of doesn't tell Bull Bodnar he's number one, that's for sure.
Lets him know how he feels, and look at this double team move. It's as if Joe Keys and AJ Sanchez have worked together before. Look at that.
A la Rikishi.
Did you see the neck snap back on Jacob Creed?
I certainly did, and that is one redneck, that's for sure.
That is most definitely one. This could be it.
Two, kick out at the count of two.
Joe Keys and AJ Sanchez have done a really good job here of cutting off the ring for Jacob Creed, not letting him get to his partner, Bull Bodnar. That's classic tag team wrestling, Dave Petro.
You know, you're exactly right, and to my knowledge, never teaming before, but showing some great, well, I know that AJ Sanchez has been involved in some great tag teams in the past.
Former CWE Tag Team Champion as well, Dave.
I know, absolutely no stranger to any type of wrestling. Hard tag team. And, of course, as you mentioned prior to the commercial break, former CWE champion.
He's done it all, really. We could go on and talk about AJ Sanchez all day if you'd like.
You're kind of fond of him, I can tell.
You know, I like the guy. I don't know what it is, but I really like the guy.
Reminds himself a little bit of you, I think, Mike Jones.
A little bit. And look at this. He lays the boots to Jacob Creed.
You know, everything that AJ Sanchez does just makes me think of one thing: pain.
Yeah, I think that's probably the premise upon his attack here. And look at that. They are busting Jacob Creed up at the knees here. That's a smart strategy by our
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to see a lot of technical moves that don't mean inflicting a lot of pain.
No, you are completely correct. And look at this. Jacob Creed trying to mount some sort of offense, but you gotta know. Look at these guys. They're tagging in frequently. A well-oiled machine, Dave.
You know, I got to say the Joe Keys, when you see the man, he kind of reminds me of the other little guy, Flying High.
Yes, Carter Mason.
Carter Mason. He does. I knew that you were going to bring up his name as I was gapping there for a moment.
Yeah,
but
I got to cover. Wrestling Smartest Man is here for you.
That's why I looked directly right in your eyes. And you know who I was talking about? Carter Mason. Maybe because they have similar body build and maybe similar hairstyles. And but both of them. Whoa! A rare miscue by Joe Keys and
Jacob
AJ
Creed
Sanchez.
finally gets that tag, and the big Bull Bodnar is in the ring.
This guy's huge. Probably the only guy that's just as big as AJ Sanchez. And look at him go to town with a series of big elbows. And look at this.
There's no finesse about Bull Bodnar.
He has got him up. But look at this. He tosses him onto AJ Sanchez. Listen to this crowd. They love Bull Bodnar.
Bull Bodnar is in firm control here. This could be it.
2. Joe Keys able to kick out at the count of 2. Big Bull Bodnar still in control of this one. Irish whip. Keys hard into the turnbuckles. Oh, and the full weight of Bull Bodnar.
He's got to be 350 pounds, Dave. That's a large man.
Absolutely. Oh, my word. Another Irish whip. Look at that. Comes back with a kick. Joe Keys kind of got a bit of an enziguri on Bull Bodnar.
Kicked him right in the kneecap. He's trying to take control here.
Yeah. Up and down. Oh! Tried to get him into a DDT. Slipped off. The impact was still there. Bull Bodnar connect with his face on the mat.
Bull Bodnar's holding his knee. There might be some serious damage done here from that kick.
Yeah, absolutely. He is not right now.
Joe Keys, look at that, man. Look at his face. He is frustrated. He doesn't know what he has to do to put Bull Bodnar away here. Jacob Creed stumbling on the outside.
And AJ Sanchez trying to get back into the ring.
These men have all taken a good amount of punishment here.
Certainly. Up, over.
Not looking good for Joe Keys.
No, Bull Bodnar now with a big suplex attempt. Look at this! AJ Sanchez pulled the legs out from Bull Bodnar. 2 and 3! Joe Keys with a pull. Pin on Big Bull Bodnar with a little assist from AJ Sanchez. Let's take another look on how those 2 men got the job done, Mike.
A little assist. This is a huge assist.
Look at this.
Joe Keys and AJ Sanchez pick up a huge victory over Bull Bodnar.
Referee didn't see a thing. Your winners in our opening contest, Joe Keys and AJ Sanchez. Our main event coming up right after this.
Jason Kincaid. You've been a main event player everywhere you've been, especially in the CWE. So has ORIN VEIGT. I might be new to this, but I belong in your spot, not you. And tonight, I make it clear that I belong on the top of the mountain.
CWE Adrenaline is brought to you by A&W, The Pita Pits, Kateri Construction, and 123approved.ca.
What's he have that I don't have? Zubaz.
Rooms and accommodations for CWE events provided by the Travel Lodge.
Welcome back to CWE Adrenaline. My name is Mike Young, and I am so excited to have back in the fold here, the gift, Jason Kincaid. He is a former NWA World Junior Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. He is a Ring of Honor competitor, and he has competed here in CWE in the Elite 8 tournament. Tonight, he goes one-on-one with ORIN VEIGT, the Dark Prophet, in our main event. Let's go to the ring with Dynamite Dave Petro.
Thank you very much, Mike Young. This is our television main event. As he ran down both competitors, we heard words from ORIN VEIGT. I'm Dave Petro, joined once again by Mike Jones ringside. And Mike, what is the 411 in your mind on this big man, Jason Kincaid?
What can we say about the gift, Jason Kincaid, that hasn't already been said?
Or Mike Young just said.
Regardless of my opinion on Jason Kincaid, whether I like the guy or not, we know that he's talented.
Yep.
Former NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion. The man has appeared on Ring of Honor.
Whoa, wait. You don't like the man?
Well, look at the guy. How can you like a guy that looks that way?
Well, he does have a unique look, and I know you and I have talked about that before.
It's a unique look, and one that I just don't care for, but the man is talented, let's be real. But he's stepping in the ring with a man who's maybe not quite as proven as Jason Kincaid, ORIN VEIGT, and he's going to look to prove himself here in this match.
Very confident. We heard the words before this match of ORIN VEIGT. Very, very confident.
He has every right to be confident. The man is athletic. He's got a good look, and look at this. He's going to look to try and score a bit of an upset here on Jason Kincaid.
Twisting the arm right now of the gift, Jason Kincaid, former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. And this is the way that you get out of that. And this is the one thing that I admire. Look at this maneuver. Standing on his head to reverse the move, come back with an arm drag. And the crowd is in full appreciation of it. You've never seen these kind of maneuvers in professional wrestling that Jason Kincaid brings to the table, Mike.
The gift is guaranteed that every match he plans to do something new, something that people have never seen, and that could pose a problem for ORIN VEIGT, the Dark Prophet.
You know what? I have been impressed with ORIN VEIGT. I got to tell you this because I've watched him over the past few months develop into a very, very good professional wrestler, and he is in the ring with one of the best.
That is very true, and I don't think he's ever stepped foot in the ring with Jason Kincaid, so he's going to have to think a little bit outside the box here if he's going to want to hang with the gift.
Speaking of the very best, I can't wait till February when a lot of the legends of professional wrestling come to town for a huge, huge event at the Holy Cross Gymnasium.
It's not just a pro wrestling convention, it's a sports and entertainment convention.
Absolutely.
Dave Petro, and if anybody wants information on that, check out www.cwecanada.ca. You can see the very best in wrestling legends, sports legends, you name it, they're coming to Winnipeg.
I can't wait. Looking for a gift for someone for Christmas. Tickets for that would be a perfect
Well,
event.
Dave, I'm sitting right here. You just remember that come Christmas time, all right?
I can't remember what you got me last year, Mike.
I got you nothing, but I think it's about time you start the trend.
Look at this. We're kind of just watching this in awe. I know I am. Jason Kincaid putting on a bit of a clinic and wants to shake the hand of ORIN VEIGT. There's a smile on your face, what ORIN VEIGT just did, Mike.
Well, the man is going to get frustrated. Jason Kincaid's going to frustrate you. I would love to see a little aggression, some ruthless aggression, if you will, out of ORIN VEIGT on Jason Kincaid.
That's the way you turn. You love that ruthless aggression. I, for one, just want to see a great match between two competitors, and I don't mind a hard right hand, but not at the expense of a guy expecting a clean break.
That's what I like to see, Dave. You know that's what I like to see.
That was a cheap shot. I don't mind two guys right in the middle of the ring duking it out. I don't mind it, but that was a cheap shot. Especially with a guy trying to extend the hand of a sportsmanship just earlier on.
You win the match at all costs. Could you imagine what a win over Jason the Gift Kincaid does for a guy like ORIN VEIGT in Canadian Wrestling Elite?
Well, especially because of Jason Kincaid. If you follow the man on Twitter or Instagram, you know that every night the man is not only in the CWE territory, but traveling around the world of professional wrestling.
He is in a new province, a new state, a new country every week. And look at this ORIN VEIGT here. That's that offense you just can't prepare for on Jason Kincaid.
No, it's almost like you're in the ring with Spider-Man. That's not, how Spider-Man, the old cartoon, he'd be on buildings, he'd be on there, mostly the same stock footage. But the guy, what I'm trying to be is just how nimble Spider-Man.
You definitely have nailed that. And what is he looking to do? He better not do something illegal, Dave. I can tell you.
Oh, you like illegal though, I thought, Mike.
Not from Jason Kincaid.
1, 2, 3. Up.
No!
Oh!
Kidding me?
I don't even know how to describe that.
What do you call that, Dave?
I don't know. Just being
Jumping off the steps 619 from the outside. I don't even know what you call that.
we're in Saskatchewan right now. Would we call that a 306?
Yeah, perhaps. We'll go with 306. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one.
And I think as impressed we were with that maneuver, ORIN VEIGT has basically just got a mouthful of boot, that's for sure.
The man definitely did not see that coming. Nobody saw that coming.
And he's now having a little snack. I don't know, that looks like a plain flavor to me. You just can't call a Jason Kincaid match with any normality. We have got to take a quick break. This match will come to a conclusion when we come back.
This portion of CWE Adrenaline is made possible by the Boreal Bistro, Chicken Chef, the Reston Inn, and MusclesByMyers.com. Rooms and accommodations for CWE events provided by the Travel Lodge.
Welcome back to CWE Adrenaline. Dave Petro, Mike Jones ringside, and we are right in the middle of a big matchup. ORIN VEIGT, the man, performing the snapmare right now on the gift, Jason Kincaid.
ORIN VEIGT throughout the commercial break really turned up the aggression, the violence here, and we're seeing him take control of this match over Jason Kincaid.
Absolutely correct. And now with the front face lock on and we get a real close-up of the unique look of Mr. Jason Kincaid.
Does he have his beard braided? Is that what I'm looking at right now?
Yep.
It's just disgusting.
Hair braided, unique grill.
This looks crazy.
You can't take anything away from his ability in the ring, Mike. And now standing and to get himself out and slamming ORIN VEIGT hard into the turnbuckles. Oh my word!
Felt that one over here, Dave.
I was thinking the same thing. You jump back about 3 feet.
There we go.
Yeah, you like that. Hold the hair.
Win at all costs. You need a win over a guy like Jason Kincaid.
Hold the hair, punch in the mouth, guy gouge. That's your style.
You gotta win at all costs. A win over Jason Kincaid is huge, and that's just the bottom line here, Dave Petro.
Coming up now. Oh, hard. Into the ring. Good grief.
There we go. Picking apart body parts on Jason Kincaid. Take away those legs. That's the best bet. The man can't fly up the top rope.
Chopping the man down. Here we go. Look at that. Gonna twist the arm a little bit. No, he's not. Yeah, pulls it right back. Oh my word.
Just ripping apart every body part. I like this strategy on behalf of ORIN VEIGT. He's not just focusing his attack on one body part. That's smart, Dave.
Yeah, and you know what, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. You can tell that there's some real technical aspects, and that he's been schooled in not only professional wrestling, but the techniques of some of the amateur background too that ORIN VEIGT is showing right now.
That's most definitely true. He's gonna need every bit of that arsenal getting in the ring here with the gift.
If I seem like a bit lost for words, I'm just admiring right now because we've got two great competitors going toe-to-toe in a great matchup, and that's the kind of action you see each and every week right here on CWE Adrenaline.
The show's called Adrenaline, Dave. It only makes sense.
If you miss an episode, of course, go to our YouTube page. You can link to that on our website, cwecanada.ca. And of course, we are on your television each and every week at this time. CWE Adrenaline, the leader in Canadian professional wrestling.
Big background. Speaking of elite, Dave, this January, the New Heights Tour, have you got the chance to take a look at that?
I have. There are so many names. There's so many. I can't keep up. Every time I look on Facebook, there's another name added to some of the great shows. And of course, it's going to culminate with the big 50-man Rumble to Remember.
50-man Rumble to Remember. 50 men from the past, the present, and the future, all in one CWE ring. That's an event that sells out every year, Dave.
You know what? And I have been involved in that event a few times.
Unfortunately, that is true.
And the last time that I don't think I was right after getting a big beat down by Mr. Incredible.
It was probably for the best.
Well, no, I didn't deserve it.
That's what you get for jumping in. It's a 50-man. It's a rumble.
We saw Mike Young in it last year.
Do you remember the beating? Yeah, that rumble to remember. Yeah.
I don't think I could eat solid food for a couple of days. I got so many right hands. I was begging for a left.
I don't know that. Look at that, Jason Kincaid now. Maybe finally turning the tide here in this match.
Anyway, go to CWECanada.ca for details on the 50-man rumble to remember on that big tour coming up in January.
Ring of Honor star instantly is Jason Kincaid. So many names piling in on who's going to be on that tour.
Absolutely. And of course, this man, like you said, Jason Kincaid loves to come to Manitoba in January.
There's that hybrid offense. Stuff that you'll never see.
Hard slam. Oh! Both feet to the chest. And listen to this crowd, Mike.
Just knocking the wind out of ORIN VEIGT.
Wow. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. ORIN VEIGT able to kick out at the count of 2.
Man's eyes are glazed over. ORIN VEIGT is not looking too good right now. Look at that.
No, he is not. Picking the man up. What is he going to do? He's going to finish him off. No, ORIN VEIGT able to kick out.
STO.
Wow! Out of nowhere.
He's not dying. He needs this victory.
He's got a fan. One fan.
He's got one, and he doesn't need any. He needs a win over Jason Kincaid, though.
Picks him up, fireman's carry. What is he going to do with Jason Kincaid right now?
Fatal shock.
1, 2. And kicking out with authority, Jason Kincaid. And the fans egging on Jason Kincaid right now.
There's no secret. The people behind the gift here. Look at this. He is in a lot of pain. Maybe you didn't expect this from ORIN VEIGT.
As I said before, ORIN VEIGT seems to be improving each and every week. Definitely a force to be reckoned with here in the CWE. Stalking his prey, stands up, goes in for the kill, and Jason Kincaid able to sidestep that. And look at this, what is Kincaid up to? Up! Wow!
Oh my God!
Right across the ring! 15, 16 feet!
Are you kidding me?
And now, tossing VEIGT back into the ring. Coming up, snaps over, and maintains hold on the man. Up, boom! Hooks both legs, one leg, 1, 2, 3! The gift, Jason Kincaid, with the big victory right here on CWE Adrenaline over ORIN VEIGT.
Never seen an offense like that in my life.
On behalf of Mike Young and Wrestling Smartest Man Mike Jones, Dave Petro saying good night from CWE Adrenaline.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. For all your CWE news, updates, and information, check us out online, on social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and at our website, CWECanada.ca.